Good evening, Southern Maryland, and I'm aspiring meteorologist John Bordash with you right now to give you an updated look at your forecast. And today we saw another above average day with that high getting right up around 51 degrees, which is well above the normal high of 44 for this time of year. Officially, we didn't see any rain today at Pax River, but areas on up towards the north and west, mainly areas in northern Calvert County and on over into Charles County, did see some rain. Upwards of right around 1,700 of an inch of rain was recorded in some areas as we are looking at our next little system coming on through the region. What we'll do right now is we're going to go on over towards our radar, and what you see is that we're looking at a few rain showers still lingering across the area, and this is only going to continue throughout the night tonight. But what we're going to see happen is we're going to have some of these change over into some snowflakes, and some of you may see a light dusting to a coating, but it's not going to be anything all that major, as temperatures are still way too warm. We're still looking at the mid-30s, and road temperatures are sitting in the 40s due to our little bit of a thaw for the mid part of this month. So again, the main areas of accumulation are going to be back towards the west, where it's already been snowing for the majority of the afternoon, back towards Hagerstown, down towards Martinsburg, Winchester, and on down towards Harrisonburg. The temperatures there are starting to go back down below freezing. Here, I think we may briefly touch the freezing point, but again, I'm not expecting all that much out of this system. And again, we didn't see any rain or snow yet, but that will be changing. The snowfall forecast that Alex and I have been working on, I wouldn't say it's been difficult, but it definitely hasn't been easy. Especially over the past couple of days, trying to determine if this is going to be a bigger event, because some of the short-term models are starting to come in saying maybe there will be snow, and some of the newest models that just came in a few minutes ago are saying, wait, what's snow? So I think that most of the area you see here shaded in the light blue, we have some chance to see some snow, but this is going to be a light, non-accumulating snow. These areas in blue, back towards Leesburg, Culpeper, and Petersburg, this is where you're going to get the best chances, at least a little bit of accumulation, at most maybe 1 to 2 inches. Here in Southern Maryland, I think you'll be lucky if you see a coating. I don't think that we'll see major travel impacts tomorrow, and I don't think that we'll see power outage issues either. This will not be a big impact storm. It's going to be a rather low impact storm. Some of you may see some school delays depending on how long this system decides to stay around and how quickly we can drop below that freezing point. But again, that snow potential is really low, and that snowfall forecast is for less than 1 inch of snow if we even see any accumulation. Now, the 7-day forecast does show that tomorrow we look at some clouds lingering, 41 degrees. We warm up to 45 by Friday. We look at another small system coming for Saturday. Maybe it will give us some flurries. We may see at most 1 to 2 inches. Sunday we may see the same thing. Monday we clear out, but then we look at a major pattern change going into the middle of next week. We may be looking at the potential, at least, for a coastal storm to develop again. There's still a lot of uncertainty with that forecast, as is usually the case this far out, so we're going to continue to watch that. But just to give you a quick idea what the pattern change is going to entail, what it looks like right now is that we're going to be going into a negative NAO, or North Atlantic Oscillation, pattern for the late portion of this month going into early February. And all that means is that we look at a high pressure system develop on over towards the northern portions of the Atlantic, making the jet stream a little bit something like this, where that blue line is, and we're on the north side of that, which gives us the cold air, and it looks like we may have the potential to develop a low pressure system on the coast and have that right on up the coast, giving us the potential for some snow. So it looks like we will be going into a colder and potentially even a stormier pattern as we head into the late part of this month. I'm not saying we're going to see a lot of snow, but the potential is definitely there to see snow, and we may even look at maybe a moderate-sized snowstorm. We may see maybe a 3 to 6 inch event here in Southern Maryland. But again, that's not in the short-term forecast. We just need to worry about the potential for snow Friday night. We'll have more on that tomorrow morning. Till then, have a nice and safe one in Southern Maryland, and keep a weather eye to the sky.